Yes, I'm back. Feels so good to be back. Hey, hi, hello, my name is Astro, and if you stuck around for my absence, I really appreciate you, and if you didn't, well, you wouldn't be watching this video anyway. I don't blame you at all. Seriously, no hard feelings. I know that I mentioned that I would touch upon my absence in this video. Not gonna bore you with it during the intro. We're gonna save that for the outro, okay? Also, yes, my hair is pink again. I got really tired of the blue. It didn't really show up well on camera either. It always looked kind of gray, but it looked so vibrantly, well, not vibrant, but it was kind of like a pastel blue. Anyway, didn't show up great on camera, and blue is really, really hard to get out of hair. I don't know if anyone knows that. I just found that out for myself. It sucked, okay? Never going back to blue hair. It was a moment, for the moment, but now it's over. Anyway, back to the main course. I'm gonna be playing Let Me In. This game is basically about somebody being at your door, and you've gotta let them in. Pretty simple, right? I do know that this game has multiple endings. As always, we're gonna try and get as many as we can. I usually shoot for all endings. We'll see, okay? I'm gonna try and get most of them, okay? Oh, we've got stuff here. Okay. I miss you. If only I could stay at home that night. I don't know where you are, but I believe you are alive. Somewhere. Aw, wait, who am I? Am I the guy or the girl? I don't know how much time passed since your disappearance. I lost the feeling of time. Is this game gonna make me sad? I don't know what happened to you. The only thing which helps me to live day by day? Memories. Oh, I'm gonna be sad. Memories about you. Okay. So that was so loud. My favorite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. Okay. I feel safe here. My house is my castle, isn't it? Alright. I was gonna say, like, am I gonna have a really bad day being all sad and stuff, and like a monster's gonna come f up my day? That would really suck. Sick consciousness. Close your eyes. What can you hear around? It kind of sounds a little staticky. Oh, a clock. I can hear a clock. I can hear my favorite TV show. That must be like the static I'm picking up. I can hear a clock on my wall. I can hear that. Do you know where you are when you close your eyes? I remember how my room looks. Actually, many rooms look like this, but I feel safe in mine. Are you alone? Oh, I get to answer the question. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, right? Yes, I am alone. It was 2:10 a.m. when somebody knocked on my door. Who could it possibly be? Or who can it possibly be? I need to check it out. Okay. I'm thinking about it now, but I'm wondering if I'm ever going to be able to move around in this game. I don't know. It smells like something is rotting outside. Fun. Okay. I can't hear anything, but I feel someone is standing behind the door. Is it going to be like my missing loved one and they are kind of gross and zombified? I don't know. That's my theory right now. Probably I should go and open the door. Oh, let's check the peephole. Actually. There was nobody behind the door. However, I felt like the smell of rotting gradually increased and moved behind my back. Okay, I'm expecting like a jump scare with the whole peephole thing, so I don't know. I can slightly hear the sound from the vent in my kitchen. Oh, I can't really hear that. If like there is a noise, I didn't hear it. I was yapping. Or maybe it's just me. Rats? Probably. Or maybe somebody or something is trying to get into my house. It will get into my house and hide somewhere. Oh my gosh, let's have a better outlook on things, please. Until I get to sleep. And it will eat my insides silently. Like rats eat the food in the kitchen at night. Okay, I still can't move. I should not be so panic. I am still in my house. Nothing can touch me while I am here. My house is my castle. I feel safe here. should probably get back, right? Because clearly there's something in my house now. Okay, let's get back. I'm scared. People think that bad things hide in dark. I don't think so. I feel safe in dark. Let's turn the lights back on though. Not everything has to be so dark. Now I can go back and watch my favorite TV show. My favorite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here, even in dark. Close your eyes. What can you hear? I can hear my favorite TV show. I'm like holding my earbuds up to my ear like I'm really gonna hear something. I mean, I might, who knows? I can hear a clock on my wall. Oh, I'm expecting to hear something else. I can hear footsteps. Slowly coming from the kitchen. I can feel the smell of rotting. I can feel the smell of rotting. Don't think you can feel the smell, but I know what you're trying to say. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest came. What? Oh. Okay. Alright, so boom. I'm gonna open the door. I'm not gonna check the peephole. The smell of rotting became even stronger. What hides in dark? Who decided to visit me? Okay. It almost looks like that little shadow in the middle of its face is a mouth, so that's kind of funny for me. I apologize for disturbing you. This night seems to be very calm. Who are you? Why did you come to my house? I apologize. I usually walk here and there at nights. Okay, this guy likes to take a lot of pauses when he speaks, apparently. Looking for somebody to visit. Some people close the door in front of me. Yeah, I wonder why. Well, that happens. Or, that's so sad. I mean, me personally, I would not have opened the door, but since you died, you know, realistically I'd be like, oh, that's so sad. I prefer to knock before I enter normally. There are so many doors, and so many people, so many lost souls. Sir, get the off my porch. Yeah, what do I say to that? I should probably just close the door. Some doors are easier to enter. Some souls do not care. Some people are kind enough to let me in. Well, I don't know if I will. Such people usually are friendly to guests. I like to visit people at their houses when they are alone. I'm picturing him sounding kind of like angsty because he's taking so many pauses. I don't know, I'm thinking of like Keanu Reeves in John Wick. That's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. But when the night ends, I prefer to hide in some dark places where nobody can find me until the next calm night, when I can visit more people who are kind to guests. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pick Please Go Away. I'm curious. I see. That happens sometimes. Some doors are not easy to enter. Okay. We probably should leave it as is. I apologize. You seem to be in a bad mood for talking with guests. Okay? I believe it will be better if I come at the next calm night to visit you. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest left. Seriously, that worked? I believe he will be back. I can still hear his voice in my head. I know he remembered me. I know he will enter my house. He will hide in some dark places. He will wait until I get to sleep. Bad ending? What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why that was considered a bad ending. Unless this stranger is gonna do the exact thing that my person just said they were gonna do, which is come back inside and hide somewhere, and I guess wait to kill me or something. I don't know. I don't really know what this game wants at this point, but I'm very intrigued to figure out what a good ending actually is. Okay, so he was just talking about how guests, or how he likes people that are kind to guests or whatever. I'm gonna say that my wife was kind to guests, and now I realize that I am the husband in the picture. Understood. I'm not gonna let him enter just yet, so that's like worst case scenario, to be honest. Ah, yes. I had to know your wife. Excuse me? She was a pretty kind person. You were lucky with your wife. She was so kind to let me in. Okay. This guy probably killed my wife. It's not funny. I don't know why I laughed, but it's like a I'm scared funny, not a ha-ha funny. When I knocked her door, that door was one of the doors, which easy to enter. Oh, okay. What did you do to my wife? Ah. Okay, so now it looks like this is a nose and this is a mouth. So, I mean, he still looks pretty menacing. But I don't know, it still looks a little funny to me. I need to be honest with you. You know what? Exactly. I am not a good person. I like calm nights. Like this one. I usually take kind of gift. Did I read that right, or did I go too fast? When I leave, it seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. They are always different, the gifts. Sometimes people who I visit don't want to give the gift. But it looks unkindly. What? So I take the gift myself? Okay, right now, I'm not letting him in. That is worst case scenario. Please go the f away. Ah, that seems to be very unkindly. There was not a sound, like there wasn't like a jump scare noise, and that still scared the f out of me. That's how you know it's good atmosphere. That, and I'm a little okay? I was disappointed, but I still want to take the gift. What is the gift? What are you gonna take from me? Are you gonna take me? He took my wife. You know what? The gift is something important. I apologize. What was that noise? If I hurt you, I just want to take my gift. You don't want to see me, so I will take your eyes. Okay, it was 2:40 a.m. when the guests left. The night was calm, but I couldn't see it anymore. Oh my gosh, he took my eyes. I can just lie on the floor and wait for a slow death. That's a bad ending. Yeah, that's a bad ending. That's fair. Okay, so we are now at worst case scenario. I feel like I have to let him in. I'm kind of freaking out because why? I don't see how me letting him in would ever lead to a good ending, unless I lure him inside, or not lure him inside because he wants to come inside, but maybe I kill him or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. All I know is that this guy's gonna take my eyes, I think, at some point. He's definitely gonna try, so I really don't know how to get around that. But, alright, still, like I said before, good atmosphere. This guy's creepy, atmosphere is great. I'm on the edge of my seat. It's also like very late at night. I don't know why I do this to myself when I record these games. But anyway, stop yapping. You're scared, Astro. Let's just allow this guy to come inside, okay? I am glad that you are kind to guests. Perhaps I can enter normally now. Oh, is he like a vampire or something? It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest entered my house. Can I take a seat? Yeah. I appreciate. Please tell me what I look like. I'll tell you what you look like. You kind of look like Slender Man, to be honest. You look like a very silent one. You don't speak too much. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to give him a reason to kind of like be upset with me and try to kill me again. So, I prefer quiet nights. Yes, I prefer such too. I like quiet, calm nights when nothing happens. So calm. So much time for visits. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. People also like moments, a piece of time which feels important for them, as important as gifts. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. They are always different, the gifts. Sometimes people who I visit don't want to give the gift. Like eyeballs? Or like does he go around like taking different parts of people's bodies? Because yeah, I can imagine how no one would want to give that to you, my friend. But it looks unkindly, so I take the gift myself from time to time. What could you give me as a gift? By the way, if my voice acting is bad, I'm so sorry, okay? I'm very rusty at this, alright? But I feel like in my head, alright, my mind's eye, this guy has like a raspy, as far as the cadence, I'm thinking like John Wick, but I'm thinking like of a rasp, kind of outlandish kind of way of speaking, because I mean, this is an outlandish looking person. But anyway, what can I give you as a gift? Well, I feel like if I ignore the question, he's gonna be like, "You're rude. I will take the gift now. Give me, I don't know, your head this time." Well, is a cup of coffee like a gift? Or maybe like a gift to him, like, is a little thing. You know, like he's like, it's the little things in life, and I want people to appreciate the little things by offering me a little thing. I don't know where I'm going with that. But, maybe a cup of coffee. The music stopped. Oh my god. Are you okay with that? Are you a tea guy? Oh. You know, a gift is something important for you. I don't think this gift is important for you. Well, I will allow me to take this decision upon myself. Okay. I appreciate that the jump scare noise isn't that loud. I like that. I have my volume pretty high up, but it's not that bad. So thank you for that. I hate like that generic jump scare sound that a lot of indie horror games use. So again, thanks for not doing that. This face looks familiar to me. I enjoyed to visit you this night. I would like to take something to remember you. I will take your face. It was 2:45 a.m. when the guest left, with my face. If the police or neighbors could enter this house, they would find a place of torn flesh without a face. Oh, they would find a piece of torn flesh without a face. Can't read. But they couldn't do it. Nobody will ever care about the strange, lonely man who lives alone for a long time. Nobody will find it. Nobody will come. Well, you need some therapy, my guy. Of course, yeah. Bad ending. Okay, do I ignore his question? Okay, two things. One, I realize now that I kind of look like a floating head with my new background and this black turtleneck. Kind of living for it, though. And two, this guy wants to sit down. Honestly, it's him. I'm not gonna let him have a seat. Let's just see if that leads to a different ending. I don't know. I don't even know how many endings I got. They're not numbered, so I kind of would prefer that the endings be numbered. It really helps me out a lot, but we're just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna offer him a seat because, again, it's him. I see. It's not a problem, I guess. You look like a very silent one. You don't speak too much. Okay. I prefer quiet nights. Okay, well, he was fine with me being like, no, you can't have a seat. So, what an interesting fellow. Okay, so we already went through that dialogue. I skipped ahead. I'm gonna ignore the question. I think this is gonna lead to another bad ending. If it does, I really don't know what would be a good ending. But we're gonna go ahead and just try it, okay? You are still silent. I know. Some people are not talkative with guests. You know, last night I visited a woman with her son. That was pretty silent visit. One of the visits where they don't find it good to give gifts to their guest. I hope the trick is to just not say anything. That'd be pretty funny. So, I had to take the gift myself. I remember that sweetie screams. Okay, maybe this is just like how this guy talks because he's very weird, so I don't know. But I didn't do anything bad. I just took my gift. Poor mother was thinking that I will take her son. But that would be too cruel and wrong. I prefer to think I am a very kind person. So, her son is still in the house, rotting inside a concrete wall. Oh my God. In her bedroom. Very funny story, I believe. Haha, you're so funny. She probably still doesn't understand. Where is her son and why? Why there are so many flies in her room? People are so different, I believe. Okay, I still have yet to say anything. I wouldn't even know what to say to that, to be honest. Yeah. Some people think that bad things happen to them because they deserve it, or because they do something wrong. That's not correct opinion. In fact, bad things are just random events. You never know what will happen in a few minutes or a few hours. When I visited an old man last month, we had a really good conversation. We drank some tea, for sure. He's a tea guy. Of course he would not have accepted my coffee. This man kindly gave me a very pleasant gift. You know what? Even despite the fact that you are silent and you don't talk too much, I enjoy this visit. I am glad that I can talk here. Do you like to talk? You know, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I've just been silent for like most of his spiel. I'm gonna say yes though. I see. You are a very kind person. Yeah, you should totally let me live. It was 2:50. It was a time for the guest to leave. I apologize. I am going to leave soon. I think it would be kindly for you to give me something as a gift. I prefer to think it's kind. It's kind to give the gifts to your guests. What could you give? Okay. Is this the part where he takes my eyes anyway and everything that I just did was like for no reason? I don't know where this is going. Ooh, okay. So I'm not gonna offer the coffee again. I'm just gonna keep ignoring the question because I've gotten more dialogue out of that. So let's just see if I get more dialogue out of it this time. Even now, you are silent. Perhaps I did some mistakes. I apologize. I should be more polite. Everyone has something important. And was there something important to you? I see. I remember her screams. Yeah, okay. So, are we gonna like crash out or something about this? Because this thing, I almost forgot. This thing like definitely killed our wife. Or my wife. Or his wife. Our wife. When I visited her. Oh, I'm only getting one option now. You are a monster. Yeah. Oh my god, the music stopped. That words hurt me. I'm about to get a bad ending and I don't know how to get the good ending. Or I don't know. I feel like I exhausted all of my dialogue at this point. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Okay, let's just see where this goes. Is there words of rude person? Or a person who lives just because of memories? Memories help you to live day by day, without any purpose, without any goal, only the feel of the fault. Every night, when you try to get some sleep, you think it's your fault. Gifts are always something important. And I know you have something important to give. Oh, what could I possibly have to give him at this point? Like what is, because my character is really down bad right now. And I feel like the most important thing to my character is my wife that I don't have. So, I see. That gift seems a very important thing. I appreciate. It was 3 a.m. when the guests left. I can see my room. I can see my favorite TV show. I can hear it. Was there something else? Something that I should remember? Probably no. Perhaps that was just a dream. I should go to sleep. Oh, wait. Brain cogs are turning. Did the guy take like my memories of my wife because they're important to me? Sometimes memories are the most important thing we have. Sometimes they help us to live, but sometimes it's better to leave everything as is. Whoa. Is that the good ending? Okay, so it is. Wow. Thanks for playing. I feel like I didn't really play anything. Wow, that was let me in. Again, I feel like I didn't really get to like play much. Like there weren't really any movable game mechanics, you know, and that's actually pretty fine. I mean, I love visual novels, okay? But no, this was a pretty good game. Was that guy a metaphor for something? I feel like he's a metaphor for something. Something having to do with like grief. I don't know, maybe like my theory right now is that the wife left or disappeared. Like something happened to the wife and the husband doesn't know. And he's just trying to rationalize it and, you know, all these natural things that you would feel in his situation. And I feel like it's a very human thing to try and like find blame you know? So maybe the husband kind of personified a thing that would be the cause of the wife's demise or disappearance or something like that. Like maybe it's more peace of mind to know that something happened, or to personify a thing that took your wife, so that you're still not like in the whole mystery of it all. I don't know. I feel like it's a very human thing to want to point a finger at something when things go wrong. Yeah, I feel like this was a metaphor for something. I feel like all these thoughts are coming into my head, and then me formulating them and trying to make that into a good or a nicely woven theory that I can properly present to you guys. But it's so hard. I'm a little out of practice. So it's hard for me to kind of make word right now for you. Yeah, I don't know. And then he just kind of like took my memories and just kind of took the pain away, which I feel like is a metaphor for something else. But like I said, the cogs in my brain are turning. But just know that I feel like this is a metaphor for something. And I looked on the Itch.io page to see if like I was right, and I mean, it doesn't say it all. It's just very simplistic. Somebody's at your door, are you gonna let him in? So yeah, great game. I enjoyed. I love games with deeper meanings. Honestly, it kind of made me a little sad. Very ironic that this game kind of falls in line with one of the main reasons why I kind of took an absence when I did. And so yeah, I'm basically done talking about the game now. Just know that I really enjoyed it, and that I think it's a metaphor, and that I would sit down and walk you through the entire process of my thought, but that will just take a while. So on to something else now. I'm going to try to make a long story short, because I do not want this video to be incredibly long with just a lot of me yapping. But look at me giving a little explanation to a video like I have a big channel or whatever. But you guys definitely deserve an explanation for my absence, no matter how big or small my channel is. So yeah, to be blunt, the holidays are a little rough for me. I know last year at this time I took a pretty big break from YouTube as well, and then I tried not to do it again this year, and I just ended up doing it again. But I'm very grateful that I came back much earlier. You know, I think it gets a little better with time, and by that I mean in 2023 I lost my dad. And a few days later, my granddad passed away as well. Completely unrelated cases, so it was just it was like shell shock, you know? And so as you can imagine, holidays are just kind of difficult. They have been ever since. And even before then, honestly, I don't even know when is the last time I had a pretty decent holiday. So yeah, I'm just one of those people where like, the holidays kind of bring not great memories or not great situations. Sometimes it gets to me, so I do the thing where I kind of like block myself out from everything, or block everything out. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, as I grow and learn to integrate grieving into my life, I realize it's not healthy to do that. So I really do enjoy YouTube. My dad loved that I was doing YouTube. He even would watch like my videos, my first several videos. He would always be like, hey, you know, after you get done recording, after you upload, like send me the link. And I can't tell you enough how much I appreciated that. He's the reason that I got into video games. I think I was 4 years old when he had like a Sega Genesis, and my earliest memory of playing a game was being about that age and playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Sega Genesis. And I would watch him play till he beat the game, and then when I got old enough to comprehend how to play a game, you know, the tables turned, and he would watch me play until I beat the game. So the rest is basically history from there. Again, not trying to drag this on for too long, but that is the main reason why I've been away. So this coming year, I do not plan on taking another break. Again, I feel like I'm integrating grief into my life fairly well. Like I said, I came back a lot sooner than I thought I would, and this time I'm definitely here to stay. I just know that my absence got a little spotty leading up to the holidays, and of course during the holidays, and it was mainly for that reason. It feels kind of weird being so open and vulnerable in front of a camera, but I'm kind of honestly glad that I got that off my chest and was able to kind of explain myself, because one thing that I really don't like is to just kind of up and leave and not say anything. But it's just been kind of difficult for me to even want to talk about that. So now I'm in a better place, and I feel like I'm okay talking about it now. So here we are. Hopefully this wasn't awkward. I really apologize. I'm not good at ending these kinds of conversations, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you liked the game. I liked the game. I hope that this outro wasn't too awkward for you. I really apologize if it was. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I will say though that I'm really glad to be back, and again, I don't anticipate taking any breaks unless I get, like, I don't know, the flu or something. The flu's going around. Random side note. But yeah, what I'm basically trying to say is I'm here now. I'm happy about that. And I hope you are too. And I'm sorry again that I was gone for so long. And I don't know if I said this already, but I'm sorry if this outro is really long and awkward. I'm sorry. Don't let people inside of your house in the dead of night, especially people that don't have noses or mouths. And if you do let them in, offer them tea before you offer them coffee. It could save your life.